Hello and welcome to IndiaGlitz.com, your friendly neighborhood reviewer. Once again reporting for duty. I feel like it's almost like national duty when we have to talk about a Salman Khan film. It's always a big event. It's always 4 or 5 number of days. Now, at least for the last 6 or 7 years, it almost guarantees a couple of 100 crores at least. If it makes less than that, you think that it's actually a flop. But let's talk about Tubelight because it's got the one and only Kabir Khan. It's got a feel of Bajrangi Bhaijaan. And to me, Bajrangi Bhaijaan was perhaps one of his finest performances as a film, with music, the casting, everything was perfect. So the problem is that everyone wants to compare it. Is it another Bajrangi Bhaijaan? When the first look and the trailer came out, you sort of had that feeling. Sajjan Radio, the song that came out, you felt like, that happy sort of sense that you were getting out of it. In the first 10 minutes of the film, you realize that Salman Khan had a point to prove. I think he's now choosing roles where he has to showcase his acting abilities. In Sultan, where he talks about his tone, in that one scene that he almost breaks down. Everyone loved that scene. I think Salman Khan was very clear that he wants to act. And I think he's been choosing films like that. Yes, he is like a Rajnikant. He has to just appear on screen. He does this. 50 crores, this, another 20 crores. भाई अगर स्क्रीन पर आ जाए तो 100 crore तो वैसे ही बन जाते हैं. But it's not really that case. It's about Salman Khan wanting to prove to the world that boss, मेरे को acting आती है. It's not about him versus Amir Khan anymore. It's about him versus himself now. I think that's what the zone is. So basically you see Salman Khan's change of tactics for picking films. We're no longer seeing a Reddy or a Bodyguard. Now you've got a Bajrangi Bhaijaan, you've got a Tubelight, and you've got him choosing scripts like this. Even a Sultan, where he's really performing. And I have to say this, I know that Salman Khan brings a certain amount of box office equity. But if you don't say that he's tried in this film, then I think that you've got this thing against him. In the first 10 minutes, you realize the story of the film, which is very similar to the trailer. दो भाई हैं, Sohail Khan and Salman Khan. दोनों की लाइफ में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है जिसमें माँ बाप उनके बिछड़ जाते हैं, उनसे वो अलग हो जाते हैं या फिर उनकी लाइफ से वो गायब हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, कहानी आगे बढ़ती है and you see the war zone that is there. It is already based on a, well, they say a popular foreign film. And let me just tell you about this popular foreign film. भारत में लोगों ने नहीं देखी है. So when you ask a question to Kabir Khan, why are you choosing this subject is because you've Googled about it. This subject is not because you've probably seen the film. That is like 1% of India. So if they find a nice story, even if it's been made again, it's fine. It's an interpretation. It's an adaptation. It's fine. I think that works. Now, what works for this film is also the chemistry between, say, Sohail Khan and Salman Khan. When Sohail Khan kisses Salman on the head or the neck, you just feel that brotherly love, bro. It's just fantastic. I think Salman has outdone himself as a performer in this film. Saw Dard Hai was the last time in Janeman when I saw him cry and I felt like crying. Salman, has that endearing quality in spite of having become a star. He has that innocence on his face which makes you want to hug him the moment you see him perform in this film. And that's why I think that the people are going to be bawling, taking tissues with them, and they're really going to feel this film from here. Yes, it's long. There's Om Puri sequences that are long. There's a Gandhiism philosophy that is way too long. There's an education of Salman Khan's character that is way too long. And that just stretches a little bit. But there's a softness in a Salman Khan film that I haven't seen. Now, even in Bajrangi, there was a softness with Munni. But with Salman, there's a softness in this that it really, really makes me want to see more of him. Every time I see him on screen, I feel like hugging him. And yes, people will say, bhai to already itne bade lag rahe hain. But he's let the tone grow, man. He's just a big guy in this film. And he's clumsy. So if you say that you don't like Salman in this film, I don't think you'll be giving justice to the film. The film itself is a little slow. Yes, we feel it. In the second half, the film gets a little more peppier. And yes, there's one sequence that you really want to see. I can't explain that sequence to you, but let's just put it this way. He's got Sohail Khan's photograph and he's hugging it. And you really feel for Salman. So that's why I say, I think Salman has outdone himself as a performance in this. And I rate this higher than Bajrangi Bhaijaan also. Because Bajrangi had fantastic actors. Nawazuddin, Munni, the music. For me, this was a higher performance on his part. The supporting cast is not bad here. Brijesh Kala and Zishan Aib are fantastic, but wasted, not used too much. And even Mateen, the child actor in this, he's cute, but it's all about Salman in this movie. Zuzu is just way too hot / cute / pretty. This Chinese VJ / actress, beautiful. And I do hope that, we can use her in another Bollywood film so that we get to see her again. But otherwise, on the whole, it's all about Salman Khan. War is just a backdrop. It's not about the war. It's not about valor on the, battlefield or, about what's happening in the war and the savagery of it. It is about the innocence of this young boy / man who goes out in search for truth, who goes out in search for his brother, who goes out in search because he believes in something. And for me, I think this worked at many levels. The music isn't as strong. The film is a little slow. But Salman for me takes the cake, and that's why 3.5 stars for this. And I'm going to say, Tubelight is a must-watch for every Salman Khan fan. And for those also, all his haters, he has a lot of haters as well, go out and see him act. And then you might actually change your opinion about the fact that he only does films which have the Salman Khan swag. Salil Acharya, my Twitter handle. And of course, all the comments are going to be here. I know there are going to be lots of them that are going to come in there. People will be divided on this film, but I know where I stand. So take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.